Good morning, children. Hi, Ram. Have you all finished your lesson? Hard words that I taught you yesterday? Yes? Good. Now I'm going to do a small revision of those words, and then we are going to read the lesson. Okay. So, what is the title of the lesson? Yes, it is Satya, Watch Out. Okay, what is the title? Satya, Watch Out. Now, first we will start with the hard words which we learned in the last class. So, the first one, quietly. The second one, disturbing. Third one, favorite. Fourth one, hops. Fifth one, spins. Sixth one, squishy. Seventh one, crawls. Eighth one, slithers. Now, next, ninth one, swings. 10th, leaps. 11th, pedals. 12th, shallows. 13, flaps. 14, soaring. And 15, through. Okay, these are the words which we saw in the last class. Now, also we saw frame sentences. As I told, you can write your own sentences also. The first word is flap. The flag flapped in the breeze. Okay, this is the first sentence. Second one, jump is the word. So you're going to use that word there. My friend jumps during games class, right? Games period. And the next one, glide. The swans glided over the surface of the lake. And the next one, bruised. Bananas were bruised when we bought from the market. So these are the sentences which we saw in the last class. Okay. So now we are going to read the lesson. Okay. That we have learned. What is the title? Satya, watch out. Satya, watch out. This is the title of the lesson. Okay, so once I finish this, I will send you the textbook pages also, so that you can just go through it. Okay, read, practice at home. Okay, now I'm just going to show you the textbook page. I will read the lesson. I want you to listen, then you will read along with me. Okay, and then repeat after me, then you will read along with me. Okay, we will be doing that now, so I'll just show you now. Okay, so shall we start reading now? Yes, the first line. Satya can't stay still. He runs and jumps and spins and rolls and falls. Sit quietly for a minute, says Appa. If you get hurt, don't come crying to me, says Akka. Don't you dare break anything, says Tata. You're disturbing the class, says his teacher. Okay, so Satya is a boy. He can't stay still in one place. He will be jumping, running, rolling, and then falling down. So like that, he is very naughty boy. He is very active boy. Okay, so each of their family member, his family members, like they are saying what he should do, what he should not do. Okay, first Appa is telling sit quietly for a minute, but Akka is telling if you fall down somewhere, don't come to me crying. And Tata is telling don't break anything there. And his teacher is also telling you're very disturbing the class very much. Okay, So this is the first page of the lesson. I'll read one more time. The first line. Satya can't stay still. He runs and jumps and spins and rolls and falls. Okay. Again, I'll read the first line. Satya can't stay still. He runs and jumps and spins and rolls and falls. Sit quietly for a minute, says Appa. If you get hurt, don't come crying to me, says Akka. Don't you dare break anything, says Tata. You're disturbing the class, says his teacher. Okay, shall we move on to the next page now? Okay. But what can Satya do if his hands and legs are always dancing? Today is Sunday. It's Satya's favorite day of the week. The day he goes to the farm where Amma works. It's a long walk to the farm through secret up and down paths, open fields, thick forests, and gently flowing streams. Satya hops like a hare and sprints like a deer. The mud is squishy. Be careful, says Amma. Okay, one more time I will read. But what can Satya do if his hands and legs are always dancing? Today is Sunday. It's Satya's favorite day of the week. The day he goes to the farm where Amma works. It's a long walk to the farm through secret up and down paths, open fields, thick forests, and gently flowing streams. Satya hops like a hare and sprints like a deer. The mud is squishy. Be careful, says Amma. Okay, here the meaning for sprints is run very fast over short distance. So it is running very fast in a short distance, over a short distance. Then squishy means the wet and soft. The mud is very much wet and soft. Okay, that is the meaning for sprint and squishy. So now we will move to the third page. Okay. He crawls like a centipede and slithers like a snake. Look out for thorns, says Amma. He swings like a spider and leaps like a langur. Wee! Use the strong branch, my little monkey, says Amma. He crawls like a centipede and slithers like a snake. Look out for thorns, says Amma. He swings like a spider and leaps like a langur. Wee! Use the strong branches, my little monkey, says Amma. Okay, I'll read this one more time. He crawls like a centipede and slithers like a snake. Look out for thorns, says Amma. He swings like a spider and leaps like a langur. Wee! Use the strong branches, my little monkey, says Amma. So here the centipede is nothing but you can see the picture how like a small insect there, that is centipede, and slithers like a snake means he is putting out the tongue like that, right there. And also he is like a spider, and langur is nothing but like it is like a monkey. Okay, so that is langur. So how he is jumping like. Okay, so shall we move on to the next page now? Yes. He paddles like a duck and swims like a frog. Stay in the shallows, okay, says Amma. He climbs like a lizard and jumps like a goat. Don't slip, says Amma. So now he's enjoying in the farm. How he is enjoying, like we'll see now. One more time I will read this, okay? He paddles like a duck and swims like a frog. Stay in the shallows, okay, says Amma. He climbs like a lizard and jumps like a goat. Don't slip, says Amma. Okay. Shallows means part of a river or pond. So like a frog, no, he is also inside the pond. He is moving around inside the pond. Okay. Satya flaps his arms like wings and tries to fly away. He imagines himself soaring and gliding like a vulture. Late in the evening, when the sun sets and crickets begin to hum, it's time to go home. Tired Satya climbs on his mother's back. They return through the up and down paths, fields, forests, and streams. Okay, here flapping is nothing but like a bird. He is trying to fly like a bird. Both the hands like wings he is using. Okay, move up and down. Soaring means it is flying high. He is trying to fly high like. Okay, gliding means moving smoothly. It is going smoothly. Okay. So I'll read this one more time. Satya flaps his arms like wings and tries to fly away. He imagines himself soaring and gliding like a vulture. Late in the evening, when the sun sets and crickets begin to hum, it's time to go home. Tired Satya climbs on his mother's back. They return through the ups and down paths, fields, forests, and streams. Okay. So after this is going home, right? What is happening there? At home, Appa, Akka, and Tata take one look at bruised and muddy Satya and burst into laughter. Tata bathes him, Appa cooks him dinner, Akka tells him favorite story as he falls asleep. In his dreams, Satya runs and jumps and spins and rolls. Again, in the dream, also, he is jumping and rolling and spinning. Right? So, in the dream, also, he is rolling and crawling. Okay, this is his dream, and also he flies away. Okay, he is there. You can see the picture there. So, and this story was written by Yamini Vijayan. Who wrote the story? Yamini Vijayan. What is her name? Yamini Vijayan. We have finished reading the lesson. I'll be sending you the pages of the textbook so that it will be helpful for you to read the lesson at home. Okay. So now we are going to see the meanings for some of the words from the lesson. What is it? Meanings. 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 Okay. The first one, quiet. Quiet means silent. Okay. Quiet. We say no, be quiet in the class. So that is quiet. The meaning is silent. Okay. Be quiet, we say, right? That is quiet, silent. Second one, favorite. The meaning is special. So you will have many friends, but one friend is very special to you, right? So we call it, she is my favorite friend. Like that you will say, no, she is my favorite, he is my favorite, like that. So favorite meaning is special. Favorite, special. So the next one, third one is squishy. As we learned this during when I was teaching the lesson, wet and soft. It is wet and soft. Squishy means wet and soft. The next one, soar means flying high. Soar means flying high. Soar, flying high. Then we have the fifth word is gliding. Gliding means moving smoothly. It is moving smoothly. Gliding means moving smoothly. So these are the meanings. So this also I want you to copy it in your notebook. Okay. So the first word is quiet, silent. Second one, favorite, special. Third one, squishy, wet and soft. And the fourth one, soar, flying high. Fifth one, gliding, meaning is moving smoothly. Okay. Now we will see the opposites. Okay. Opposites, right? The first one we saw quiet means silent meaning there. This is opposite. So we learned, right, tall, short, like that we have opposites. Big, small, like that. So here first one is quiet, noisy. The classroom is very quiet, we will say. When you all shout, how it will be? It will be noisy. So quiet, noisy. The first one is quiet, noisy. Second one, deep, shallow. Deep means when you go to beach and all, how the water will be deep, right? When you go inside, it will be very deep. The beach will be very deep. So that is deep. Shallow means it will not be, you can just walk into the water. It is not difficult to go on, walk on that. Okay. So deep, shallow. What is the meaning? Opposite, deep, shallow. Third one, early, late. So as we say, I came early to school, I came late to school, we will say, right? So that is the word here, early, late. Okay, this is the opposite. So we learned 5 meanings and 3 opposites. So the next is answer the following. So the first question here is, why does everybody laugh at Satya? So when he came from the farm, everyone were looking at him and laughed. No. So what is the reason for that? Why does everybody laugh at Satya? The answer is, everybody laughs at Satya because he was bruised and muddy. He was playing everywhere, right? So he was very much muddy and bruised. So everybody laughs at Satya because he was bruised and muddy. So this was the first answer. Why does everybody laugh at Satya? Everybody laughs at Satya because he was bruised and muddy. Second question. Does the writer talk about animals in this story? Did the writer talk about animals? Yes, the writer talks about animals like hare, deer, snake, frog, and so on in this story. Yes, the writer talks about animals like hare, deer, snake, frog, and so on in this story. And the third question is, where does the story take place? So, where this story is happening. So that is the third question, and I want you all to find out the answer for this question. Where does this story take place? So you will go through read the lesson, go through it, and then find out the answer for this question. Okay, so with that we are finishing up this lesson notes. So I just want you to copy this in your notebook. Also, don't forget to find out the words from the dictionary and also write the meaning for those. Keep doing that, it will help you for your reading. Okay, and this lesson textbook page, when I send, you just go through it and sit and read it. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can just ask your parents, and also you can see this video. Okay, and but don't forget to read. Reading is very important. Okay, children. So with that, we are completing the lesson. Satya, watch out. So I'll see you in the next presentation. Thank you, children. Sai Ram.